So let's take a tour of the Harry Potter shop, King's Cross. Grab this portkey, let's go. One of my favourite things to do is wander around and have a look at some Harry Potter shops. Now of course, if there's a particular Harry Potter bit of merchandise that I'm after, then of course I'm going to have a look at it. But it doesn't mean that I'm always able to purchase something when I go, but simply surrounding myself with magical items, it inspires me, and then if I see anything new, then I can share it with you guys too. So when I'm able to, I'll visit the store, have a look what's available, but as we know, the current times, it's obviously impossible to do that. And I actually did think about this a while ago, but I totally forgot about it until a good friend of mine, Thomas, reminded me that you can actually do a virtual tour of the Harry Potter shop, King's Cross Station, which is the platform 9 3/4 shop. So I was like, grab your portkey, let's go. So let's start as if you've just arrived at the Harry Potter shop at platform 9 3/4. So this is the main entrance, and you'll see normally on the right here is usually a really big queue of people all having their photo taken with this photographer. There's normally a queue like here when you go there. So it is free to have your photo taken, but you obviously purchase that photo on the inside. So if you didn't want to pay, you can obviously queue up and pose with the trolley and have your friends take the photo. You can even have the photo taken by the professional photographer that's there and just not purchase it if you don't like how it turned out. It's entirely up to you, but this is what's cool about it. And normally there is an additional person working there, and I don't know what their title is, probably like scarf flicker, because I actually put a scarf around you and like flick it so that it looks like you're running through the wall. It's really fun to do that. If you have, they have scarves there you can use, or if you're wearing your own scarf, you can use that as well. It's entirely up to you. And they do funny ones as well, like people like, some family members are like plastered against the wall, because obviously they couldn't get through where the rest of you are, so it's quite funny. And if you don't have the photo, you just go in the main entrance, which is normally a queue to get in because it's quite a small store, and as you can imagine, there is a lot of people that love to go to the shop because it is amazing and there are items available in the store that's exclusive. So if you don't get a photo taken, you can go in the main entrance, but we'll do it as if you are having a photo taken. So you go in this way, and then you'll arrive at this kiosk where you then can purchase the photo after viewing it if you like it, and you can also get a Hogwarts acceptance letter, which you can see there's prices here. Now not everything is going to be clickable in the store, but most things are, and I just think that's so cool. So it doesn't really feel like you are, because this is pretty much exactly how it would be, except there's a lot more people here. Let's have a look at some of this merchandise. I actually really love looking at this wall because there's so much like clothes that I want. I would have all of these hoodies. I do have the Ron and Harry jumper. These ones are different to the one that they have at Lockhaven. These are a lot cheaper, and they're actually made from acrylic as well, so they're machine washable. So I do have the original Lockhaven Ron jumper that is made from lamb's wool. And you have to hand wash that one, but if you want like a cheaper alternative that you want to just wear a few times, then these ones are great as well. It just depends on what you want. Obviously these aren't screen accurate, the Lockhaven ones are. Let's look around. Let's go up to this little bit here where all these headwigs are. So you can see there's the large headwig, there are small ones as well. You can even see the prices if you zoom in here, if you want to see them like as if you were in the shop. There's prints you can purchase here. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, this is so cool. This is like as if you are here. There's some books. Let's go over here. And then here you can get, oh yeah, here, these are the trunks. So I actually did purchase my trunk here. And it's really cool. And they personalize it for you there. So you just have to ask. And then they do it and they get it ready for you. And you can have it as ever you want. I had, on the big trunk, I had HP because I wanted to be like Harry Potter's. But yeah, they're really cool. And they do the small ones as well there. So you can see there's some books. And there's a main heading here. What's this? Gifts for kids. Well, it's not just for kids. You can buy Well, it's not just for kids, but you can buy most of these things. There's different sizes and everything. So this is the general Hogwarts section. Souvenirs. Again, like I said, like not everything is clickable, but you can get an idea of what is here. I particularly like this ninja scarf. I do still want to get this one, because I do have the Cine Replicas one, but these ones come with matching gloves. A little bit closer, have a look and see what's there. Obviously you can take your time having a look through it if you do this. I'm just doing this on my computer. I'm not using any fancy virtual reality headsets. Like if you have those, then you can do that. There's an option here, down here, that you can click it. You can view an HR, and then if you have the Google Cardboard or the Samsung Gear, then you can do that. So if anyone does do that, let me know how cool it is. So this is the Ravenclaw section, of course. For all the happy Ravenclaws. And then they've got the Quidditch jumpers, there's scarves there. Again, I believe these scarves are by... Yeah, this is the Lockhaven one. It is really cool. Obviously, I'm sure you know how much I've gone on about my Quidditch jumper. I love it. I love it so much. So if you're ever thinking about getting in, I would really recommend it. And here, it's really normally difficult to get past this bit because there's so many people in this little alleyway here. But here are all the charms and keychains. There's also some wands here. I don't know if these are the toy ones or these toy pens. What does it say here? Let's zoom in. I can't see. Could be the pen as well. I don't know. Ooh! Okay, didn't mean to see that. Let's go back. Don't know why I jumped to there. Let's go to this one. Now let's go on to Slytherin. There is one for every house, of course. You can see them as you go along down there, but we'll get to them in a moment. Slytherin. There we are. Again, like I said, you can take your time to do this. Can you stop? Try and do this in order. Technology, huh? And here's all the Slytherin theme stuff that you can get. And then we can go on to Gryffindor. And all the amazing things you can get for Gryffindor. And then finally, it's normally how I ended up here in the corner, because this is the Hufflepuff section. And they've got some cool t-shirts here. Again, some mugs. Whoops. Again, they've got some cool t-shirts here. Some cool mugs. There's the Quidditch jumper, there's the scarves. And look, oh look, wave at the camera. And then there's the Sword of Gryffindor. So that when you land, I think you kind of land here when you first go in the store, you're kind of facing this. And I love this shot because it looks so magical. Like all the bird cages and cool. It's just such a cool. And this is quite recent because this trolley is a new edition. But it's straight out of Honeydukes. I love it. And you can get the chocolate frogs here. You can get this exclusive Bertie Bott's Everything Beans package that's only available at this shop. Just make it a little bit different and why you should like visit there. And then when you queue up, this is the main till that you queue to pay. And then here's another section. We'll go down here in a moment, but let's go over here first because here's some clothes I want to see. So let's go here. So this is some more hoodies. Again, more hoodies that I want to wear. That we'll go around there in a moment. And then this, you may notice, is the section where I got this jumper that I'm wearing now, which is an exclusive design by me Lima, and I love it so much. It's such good quality, as you can imagine from me Lima. I mean, what would you expect anything less? So this is actually where I got it, and there's a tea towel that you can get as well, and there's a tote bag, and there's a pillow. Yeah, obviously this is all available here. Really cool. I love me Lima. I'm sure you know that by now. And then let's turn around. Here are the mini trunks. that you can purchase here. So that's the cost of those ones. And the gift trunks, there's some more t-shirts here. There's a whole Dobby section, which I actually have this t-shirt as well, which I will be showcasing in, if you haven't been watching my Instagram stories, I've been trying to do, well, for like every day of the working week, I've been doing like a Harry Potter t-shirt a day. Just a bit of magic every day that I can include in my life and share with you guys during these miserable times. That's how I keep the magic alive. I do also have this print because they launched this gold foil print that was, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get that because of course I'm a super nerd. Can buy Marauders map here. There's Marauders map tote bags. So a whole Marauders map section because we all love Marauders map. And then some more platform 9 3/4 merchandise and magnets here, some pens. Let's go over here. This is a fun section because this is all of edibles. They've got the chocolate, the Gringotts chocolate coins, which are very clever. I was actually going to make them, and then they made them, and so I was like, thank goodness I don't have to bother, because that would have been so difficult. The Bertie Bott's beans. Then we have, there's some Noble Collection merchandise at the back here, which it looks like. That's more the trunk there. Let's go a bit closer. Why did I go away? Got some Noble Collection items here you can buy. And then some more of these cool pin badges and keychains, which there's some really good ones. Now, of course, not everything is purchasable here. Some things are available in-store only. And then there's a whole Deathly Hallows section, which again, I want to get this, and I want to get this. There's so much in the store that I want to buy, but you could literally spend so much money because there's so much stuff here. Okay, let's go through the rest of the store now. And just to show you up top there, you can't go up there, it's just for decoration, but it's fun. Let's go through here, and then, oh, hello, invisibility cloak. You're obviously not turned on, because I can see you. And here is would this be a Daily Profit section? I assume so, yes. So there's a cool Daily Profit section, there's a mug. Oh my god, I love that mug. I want to get that. And there's flying snitches here. How much is that mug? It says £12. Or the other one. Ooh, what's happening? I seem to have zoomed out a bit. And here is the other section, the chibi. Now, I'm not a huge fan of all this like chibi stuff, but I know a lot of people love it. And so there's a little section of that. This is with the till, which you'll see in a moment. And then there's some more here. Again, some more charms and stuff. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Doesn't look like we can zoom in from there. Let's go here. Some more things. Of course, you can take your time and look at the bits that you're most interested in here when you go and visit the site. Look, there's even a Cursed Child section here with the books. There's some t-shirts. There is a technology section, which is what the invisibility cloak and the flying snitch and all that uses. This looks just like a general Hogwarts section for going back to school, I guess. Looks like it. And looking here, we've got some scarves and some really cool pin badges here that are dotted throughout, and some necklaces that are really cool. And there are some more Noble Collection signs here. Then behind us is the till and some more keychains that you can get, and lanyards, which actually you can get the gold foiled Hogwarts Express ticket here. There's some plushies behind there, and we'll go there in a section. And of course there'll be wands. Hello, it's Harry Potter shop. If there wasn't wands, would it be a Harry Potter shop? This seems like a Lockhaven section because there's the Quidditch jumper and just general Gryffindor section. Here's the display of the wands. There's some more packages here. Let's go here. I can zoom in from there, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Come on. And then there's some items in here that's really cool. Some more display of the wands, more Noble Collection items. They do have some robes here. I believe these are the Cine Replicas robes, so these will be different to the ones that you can buy at the studio tour. But they're all very similar, but obviously if you're very particular, like I am, then you'll notice the differences. And here's our one section that you can buy quite a lot of ones, and they're in these particular boxes. I don't believe that they all are in Ollivander's boxes. It's only some of the that looks like Newt's wand, I think, but mostly are in these more standardized boxes, which are the similar ones to the ones at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, because now these shops are basically the same. There's just the one that you can visit in London, so a lot of the items will be the same, but they'll be exclusives in different shops. There are some prints here, some bookmarks and some books. This display cabinet is pretty cool. They've got a lot of cool things in here. Don't you just love this multicolored one display at the back there? Love it. That's basically what I wanted to do here. Kind of achieved it. I don't know if there's enough cool labels like they do. And some more fantastic. This looks like a Fantastic Beasts section here, which is really cool. Oh, I'm using too much battery. Well, that is, what's this? Wands. Yes, we know, we've done the ones, thank you. Well, that is the store. Now, it's quite easy to get round here because there's no people here. And doing it digitally, of course. But you normally exit with one of those two things. And this is the shop, because there's, sometimes you can go in this way, sometimes you can go in this way. It all depends how busy it is. Often, it is very, very busy if you go on a weekend. So just be prepared to wait. It isn't always the quickest because a lot of fans want to go to the shop because it's so cool. I mean, look at these big giant beans here. They actually ran a competition where you had to guess how many beans there are. I wonder who won that. Wasn't me. And that is the virtual tour at the Harry Potter shop, King's Cross. Of course, I'll leave a link for this Harry Potter shop in the description. Look out for that. So if you wanted to have a virtual tour of that and get out of the house and have a look at some Harry Potter stuff, then you can go and do that. If you did spot anything that you liked in store, at the moment it's currently closed because of what's happening in the world, but maybe by the time you watch this video, everything's back to normal. Then if you've seen anything, then go wild, because the online store does ship internationally and you can purchase what you want in the store if you do go and visit. Have an amazingly magical time if you do. At least this way, if you've never been or have been before and just wanted to get out of the house virtually and have a look at a Harry Potter shop, hopefully this has helped in some way and you've enjoyed some magical outing, which we're all just having to stay at home, stay safe at the moment. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more of the same magical content. And with that, remember, the Wizarding World is just one spell away.